Did the apostles and the disciples celebrate Jesus's birth?
Maybe. I mean, there's no record one way or the other. I can't say definitively they did by any stretch of the imagination, but I mean, it's possible. I tend to think probably not. I imagine that the custom probably developed a little bit later, but I could totally be wrong about that. We know it's a thing at least by the 100s, which is, I mean, John died in the year 100 AD, give or take, right? So it's not very much after the apostolic era. And people who learned at the feet of the apostles, like Polycarp and Clement of Rome and so on, would actually even go further than that. But there's no evidence one way or the other that they did or did not.
There is evidence and there's no evidence. The evidence is there's no evidence. Zero. Zilch. Again, all we have is the scant things about the birth of Jesus, very scant. And it's of interest to me, actually, why the New Testament Christians don't give us more in the way of the birth. Of course, we have the death, the resurrection, very important. But I think, if you ask me, is the birth of Jesus as important as his death and resurrection? I would say yes, they're equally important. So it's of interest to me as a just student of history and obviously a Christian of basing my Christianity from the New Testament, not post-biblical traditions, such as the ones my opponent is upholding here. But yeah, there's no ambiguity when it comes to the records in the New Testament.